Hello, everyone. I wanted to say a little bit about addiction. This has been coming up, and I decided to put some thought into it, and this can be further explored. But as a start, looking at addiction and asking the question, why is addiction so common and difficult to overcome, and why does it happen in the first place? The answer is lack of empowerment and development, and addiction is the easy way out. Now, that answer is very simple, whereas the cause is very complex. To break it down further, addiction removes the blocks to pleasure and peace. Many times, the first high is so euphoric that a person has never experienced that amount of relief before. The person associates the substance with the relief and believes that the substance or circumstance is the sole cause of the relief. Now, what's actually happening is that part of your brain is being activated that previously had not, due to physical pain or mental pain that blocked it. And more than that, important to note that your brain had all of these capabilities prior to the substance. The substance didn't give you anything, but it opened up something. And that's why it becomes addicting. Okay. The truth is that you're seeking relief. And relief can come from many things that are positive and uplifting. However, the block must be addressed first. Many people overcome addiction when they find some type of religion. And so they assign their God as the reason for their experience of relief. Spirituality, as a basis from which all religion is born, is a process of learning and developing. It is not an easy way out. It's going within. So, if you are experiencing addiction and you want to address it, you must first uncover what it is that is blocking you. Typical and or common examples are unworthiness, lack of confidence, fear, physical pain, mental pain, lack mentality or the fear of loss, and victim mentality, a lack of empowerment. Now, how to counteract each of these things? Within yourself, that is. Lack of confidence, or no, unworthiness requires a belief in self-worth and self-value. So self-concept must be addressed. And whatever perspective that is held that keeps you in unworthiness must be shifted so that you believe that you are worthy. Next, lack of confidence very simply requires strength, inner strength. Most people that have lack of confidence never try. Or if they do and they fail, that's it. But strength is cultivated. It's something that is applied more than once, most of the time. And everyone has strength within them. But it is them alone that must uncover and cultivate that. Fear. Fear requires courage. Courage is found in the solar plexus. The experience within our physical body of the sun energy, which is a masculine force. If you have a lack of masculine support, you are much more likely to experience fear because you were never given a reference on how to cultivate courage. But that is what is required. And you are more than capable of doing so. Physical pain is counteracted by healing strategies and belief in their effectiveness. And by healing strategies, I don't mean pharmaceuticals, although sometimes those are needed. But there are many different healing modalities that are natural and harmonious to the body that treat the source of an illness or dysfunction rather than the symptoms. The symptoms are only present because of the source, the root cause. So that is what must be addressed. And most of the time, it is an organ or a system in the body that isn't functioning properly for whatever reason. Next is mental pain or trauma. And the way to counteract that is to face it, to address it, to bring love, understanding, and acceptance. Your own divine light. Removing judgment and giving compassion and healing that hurt. Lack mentality or fear of loss. The counteracting action is a combination of things, but it's a change in the belief. There's always loss. However, if you do not believe that you will survive it, then you will have fear. So that goes back to a lack of strength, courage, and empowerment within you. Lack mentality when it comes to resources is a belief structure that resources are limited, which is simply not true. There is an abundance of resource available to all of us, all of the time. Using our strength, our courage, our self-confidence, and our power, we can utilize the abundance of resource. And lastly, victim mentality, which is very simply fear and lack of empowerment. So the belief in personal power must be addressed primarily. The feeling of safety within oneself and environment must be addressed. And your belief in your ability to protect yourself, stand your ground, and provide or accomplish or be successful, that belief must be in support of you and not in support of a power outside of you. God exists within you at all times. This is solar plexus energy significantly. And lastly, what I will say for this video, while I was writing this, the angel number 2442 came through. And I looked it up, and it signifies a powerful message of balancing your inner world, embracing both light and shadow, and manifesting your true self. It also suggests abundance and fulfillment in love and life are on the horizon. The repeated 4 emphasizes stability, protection, and grounding, while number 2 encourages harmony, balance, and partnership. I'm also hearing responsibility, accountability, confidence, and self-value. Understand that the power is in your hands. It may not be easy, but it can be done. I myself, am living proof of that. There was a period of time when I also utilized many substances to feel relief. And as with all, that relief is short-lived because the substance doesn't fix the problem. It only numbs it. So eventually, the issues had to be addressed. And they were, and I'm significantly better for it. So again, anyone wanting to look at this further, I'm more than happy to do so. And I'm wishing you all a peaceful evening and relief if you need it. Have a good night. I'll talk to you soon.